Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 Shadowkeep for some more Destiny 2 news and intel. And in today's video, guys, I'm going to be showing you and discussing with you a instant finisher glitch. That is correct. I always knew that one of these things was going to pop up eventually, and I was just sort of waiting for it almost to the end of the first season, of course, before it's reared its ugly head. But this is 100% a game-breaking glitch. This allows you to instantly finish any enemy in the game, including all bosses, and that includes raid bosses. I'm going to get to all of that and how to do it in just 1 second, but first I just want to remind everybody I'm still doing the giveaway on my YouTube channel at 15,000 subscribers. All you have to do to be entered into that giveaway is like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on the notifications, the bell, right next to the big red subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box below. And if you stick around to the end of this video, guys, I'll have a secret trivia question. You can leave the answer in the comments section down below to be entered into that giveaway a second time for this video. So now, guys, on to this instant finisher glitch. So it's pretty simple to execute, and boy, does it reward some interesting results. So as you can see right here, there's some weird stuff going on when I am doing my finisher. How is that enemy teleporting to the other side of the map? Well, like I said, it's very simple. Timing it, of course, might be a little bit more difficult, but we'll get to that in a second. First thing you're going to want to do, of course, is get an enemy to the point where you can actually activate the finisher. Once the enemy is able to actually have the finisher icon appear above their head, you're going to want to then get out of melee range. That's correct, melee range, not finisher range, although you're going to want to be out of both ranges. However, you're going to want to get slightly out of range and then do a melee. Again, you're going to have to be out of both finisher and melee range. Do a melee, and then immediately after you've hit your melee button, and this was the thing that actually confused me when I heard this explained to me the first time. And big shout out to JB3 and Squirrellock Holmes for developing this whole glitch. It is quite something. As I said, I'm going to leave links to their channel down below, and they really have some great video footage of them doing this on some bosses. I think they've been preparing this for quite a while. So it's worth going and looking at that footage because it's quite entertaining. But when I heard it explained to me, or when it was shown in their video, the one thing that I wasn't quite understanding at first was exactly which order you wanted to do this sequence in. So what you want to do, as I said, is get the enemy down low so that you can actually do a finisher. Once that happens, then you want to do a melee out of range of the finisher, and at the exact same time, or directly after you do the melee animation, you want to hit your finisher move. Now, of course, you still want to be out of range so that you don't actually finish or melee the enemy that you've brought down to this point in their health. What this does is essentially copies the finisher move. I don't know where this glitch comes from as far as where it actually takes place in the interface. However, what this does, as I said, is it copies the enemy and the finisher move together. You can then move anywhere in the zone that you are currently in when you do this particular combination of things. The melee just out of range, and then the finisher move. You can then go up to any single other enemy, including bosses, and do a regular melee. This will activate the finisher animation. If you time it right and you have things lined up correctly, you basically see what's happening here in front of you. The ability to actually knock any boss or enemy off a ledge. In this clip, I'm just able to knock it out of the way. The timing for this, as I said, is a little bit tricky because it does seem to activate the initial push before you actually see the animation of the hit. However, like I said, if you time this correctly, you can knock bosses off of any ledges, and this will count as a certain level of kill depending on what kind of ledge you are on. Sometimes you can only knock them off and they don't actually count as being killed. Sometimes you knock them off and they come back. However, if you have an infinite ledge, such as the ones in raids, you can simply just knock the boss off and they will die. You can then continue on with the raid as normal, or just finish off any of the ads and you will get the kill. So like I said, guys, this is going to be that one glitch I knew was always out there and I was always waiting for to come around. You're going to want to check this out because it will be patched, because this is 100% a game-breaking glitch. As I said, it allows you to instantly kill any major boss, including raid bosses. So, yeah, it's pretty broken. See me just knocking an ogre off here pretty easily. Now, again, I wasn't able to get as good a footage as JB3 and Squirrellock Holmes have, so again, I suggest you go and check that video out, because they have been just apparently knocking bosses off of ledges for, well, I don't know how long, but they've certainly experimented on enough of them to have some great footage. So go check that out. Big shout outs to them. They have great YouTube channels, and always subscribe to anybody I recommend. So thank you guys all so much for watching. I'm going to let the video just sort of play out now. A couple little bit more clips and run-throughs of this. Again, it is get an enemy down to the point where you can use your finisher, do the melee. Directly thereafter, do the finisher button. Don't allow either to actually hit the enemy, and then you can move around and go up to the enemy that you want to actually knock or push. Do a normal melee button, and boom goes the dynamite, if anybody remembers that reference. Oh, that poor kid. So as I said, thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to go check out those channels that I recommended. Follow me on Instagram or Twitter. Like the video, subscribe, and turn on the notifications to be entered into that giveaway, 15,000 subscribers. And stick around to the end of this video for that secret trivia question, which I'm going to go think up right now. So we'll see you at the end. Thanks for watching. And thanks for watching all the way to the end, guys. And for today's secret trivia question, I've been watching a lot of The Mandalorian, as I hope many of you have. I'm a big Star Wars fan, in case you couldn't tell. And well, we recently just saw another member of Yoda's race, which is a rarity in even Star Wars fandom like me. I know that there are not that many around, and their origins are pretty mysterious as far as what Yoda's race actually is. I have to say, as babies, they're very cute. It definitely has my wife's interest, and she's not usually a big fan of Star Wars in general, but can't not love a baby Yoda. But I digress. So for today's trivia question, where is Yoda's homeworld? And for a bonus question, if you can answer what Yoda's race is, meaning what actual race of alien he is, because like I said, it's pretty shrouded in secrecy, and I don't know if anybody really has a definite answer on that. But if you can either answer either one of those questions, leave them in the comment section down below. I'll enter you to that giveaway at 15,000 subscribers. Second time on this video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. And as always, I am Wilhelm Scream. We will see you next time. Little.